Alan Jones will return to court today, and for the first time in years, he could come face to face with one of the people giving evidence against him. His former colleague and rival, Ray Hadley, is expected to enter the witness box this week. It comes after Jones' lawyer accused him of deliberately helping to facilitate media reporting of allegations against her client. 85-year-old Alan Jones has pleaded not guilty to 22 charges involving sexual contact with young men. For more, we're joined by Jahan Kalanta, criminal lawyer. Good morning to you. Why is Ray Hadley being called to give evidence?
There are two reasons, and they come from opposite directions. The prosecution is saying that there may have been a complaint made to Mr. Hadley at some point by one of the complainants, and that would be relevant because it might establish when that complaint was made. The defence, on the other hand, and they've said this fairly squarely in their opening, is that they believe that Mr. Hadley is part of the innuendo around Mr. Jones, and so they want to challenge that.
OK, this pair have had severe personal rifts, shall we call it. Is this a conflict of interest?
There is no rule that says a witness has to like someone to give evidence in a matter. In fact, if that was the case, most of the trials in this country, half the people would be thrown out. What it does do, though, is it might give colour and some weight to the account. And that's what the defence will be challenging, around whether the evidence that is given is being given in such a way as to colour the story.
OK, in her opening address, Jones' lawyer accused Ray Hadley of deliberately attempting to destroy him. What's she trying to achieve by doing this?
I think that if you look at this case, it's really a case of patterns. And so what the prosecution is saying is there is a pattern of behaviour by Mr. Jones that, if you look at, tells a story. And the defence is doing a similar thing. They're saying that there's actually a different pattern, a pattern of people who are targeting Mr. Jones and setting out to create a story about him. And it comes down to which pattern is the court going to accept at the end. OK.
Alan Jones has allegedly had quite a relaxed demeanour in court. Do you think this will change when he comes face to face with Mr. Hadley?
I wouldn't want to speculate. The demeanour of people in court is notoriously unreliable. Courts know about this. Some people laugh when they're nervous. I think on a personal level, though, if you came face to face with someone you weren't fond of, I think that it would probably cause a great deal of anxiety.
OK, Jahan, thank you very much.